Sora 2 just launched and it is taking the internet by storm. Some people call it the best AI video generator out there, and I'm putting that to a test. I'm creating an epic battle of Sora 2 versus Veo 3, and we're gonna compare the platforms with the same prompts. You will see my exact analysis of which tool performs better in which scenarios, when I would use Sora versus when I would use Veo 3, and I'll show you some funny and viral potential videos along the way. Now, some people say that you will not be able to tell which video is AI generated and which ones are real, so we're putting that to a test, and we're giving AI really complex prompts as well as very simple prompts in order to see where they perform and where they struggle. Let's get right to it. In order to use Sora 2, you need to have a Sora 2 invite code. Check out this video to learn how to get access to one of those. However, if you're unable to get one, or you live outside of the United States or Canada and don't want to use a VPN in order to access this tool, you can use a platform called OpenArt. They always have the latest AI video and AI image models, and I will use them in order to compare Sora 2 as well as Veo 3. I'm also leaving a link in the description in order for you to try it out there as well without needing a Sora invite code. Let's compare some videos. The first thing that we'll compare is perfect AI slop. It is something that would go viral on TikTok any day of the week, and that is a mountain biker running into a grizzly bear. So let's first check out the Sora 2 video.
Whoa, hey, go on, get out of the trail. Are you serious? Did you just, oh my God. All right, I'm out of here.
All right, first of all, if you just saw the video, you would think, wow, this is like, I would definitely watch that. But then if you look into the prompt of how this video was generated, you notice that there's a few things off. First of all, I said the prompt POV shot of a mountain biker going down a steep hill and then almost running into a grizzly bear, and the biker screams at the bear, but then the bear gives him the finger. So when we watch the video,
whoa, hey, go on, get out of the trail.
There's definitely a bear.
Are you serious? Did you just...
The bear does not give him the finger, but the person reacts to it as if the bear had given him the finger. So in this case, the prompt adherence is not too good yet, but the video itself looks believable. Now let's see how Veo 3 holds up with the same exact prompt. And I'm using a platform called OpenArt in order to create my Veo 3 videos. OpenArt gave me access to a bunch of credits that I'm using. It's a really great platform in order to test out different AI video generators. If you're interested in how to create really good AI generated videos, you should definitely check out this video and subscribe to my channel because I have a bunch of stuff coming out on the same topic. Now, going back to the video, I gave it the same exact prompt and I selected model Veo 3 in the fast method, just in order to save some credits. And let's see the result. This establishing shot is already looking pretty sick. And we can see that the mountain biker here completely disappears right into the bear, and the bear also doesn't give us the finger. But in terms of realism, this Veo 3 almost looks better, minus the biker disappearing. Now, if we want to create the same video with Sora 2 out of OpenArt, that is super simple. Simply click on the text to video prompt right here, and this time select Sora 2. Give it the same prompt, turn off auto enhance, click on the fast model, and let's select the 8-second version. We'll keep it on cinema so that it's a fair comparison. Click on create, and here we have it. It's right inside of our editor. Let's click play.
Whoa! Oh crap! Hey, get off the trail, go on.
This time we see that the bear gave us the finger, but the bear looks a little bit less real than it looked the first time around.
Whoa! Oh crap! Hey, get off the trail, go on.
So for this particular prompt, I would say neither of them deserves a point. Now let's compare the next level of AI slop and test out how physics works with each of these models. In order to do that, let's see how a person looks like when they do a backflip on a paddleboard. So let's start with Sora. And the prompt is a man doing a backflip on a paddleboard.
Woo! Landed it!
Yes! That was awesome.
Backflip on a paddleboard, baby. Let's go.
Backflip on a paddleboard, baby. As we could see, there was no backflip. It looks pretty realistic of him jumping up, but he's in slow-mo, so I wouldn't really say this is a great video. Now let's compare that to Veo 3. Same exact prompt, a man doing a backflip on a paddleboard.
Let's try this again.
Out of pocket for that shit.
All right, once again, no one gets a point here. They both are still not able to do that perfectly on the first try. Now let's see how good it is at humor and blending two different genres. For this particular video, I wanted to imagine a funny clip of an ancient Egyptian, but as a live streamer using Gen Alpha terms and slang.
Yo, what's good, Tomb Squad? Pharaoh's back on the mic. Check the drip. Gold still hitting, sand still in the sandals. Chat, don't trip. Bro, they said I got that immortal Riz. Facts. Built different since 1324 BCE. No cap. Who's trying to queue up a chariot race after this?
First of all, I love that it has the chat going on here. The guy used a lot of Gen Z slang. But besides that, the realism doesn't look that real. It looks almost pixelated and blurry. And he's just speaking way too fast for my liking. He could have just had half the things and it would have been way funnier if he just said them slower.
Good, Tomb Squad. Pharaoh's back on the mic. Check the drip. Gold still hitting, sand still in the sandals. Chat, don't trip. Bro, they said I got that immortal Riz. Facts. Built different since 1324 BCE. No.
It's clever, but it's not funny and it doesn't look real. Now let's compare that to VO3.
What is up, my epic pharaohs and queens? This stream is so skabiddy, no cap. Don't be a goofy goober. Smash that subscribe button. Respect.
All right, in terms of realism, it looks better. The screen in the front here looks off and looks bad. So without that screen, it would have been already better. If it had the chat overlay on the right-hand side, it would have been definitely a point to VO3. But I think overall, this video still wins just because it's more fun. The pacing and the delivery of jokes is
Epic
definitely
pharaohs
better
and
here.
queens. This stream is so skabiddy, no cap. Don't be a goofy goober. Smash that subscribe button. Respect.
What do you think? Who wins here? Now, next up is a sensational video. Check this out.
You good?
Good. Here we go.
You nailed it!
So the prompt was a woman doing a jump off a hotel into a swimming pool in Vegas, as filmed on a Zoom-enabled camcorder. I tried to recreate that right here. All right, this is definitely not what I was going for, and the jump was unrealistic, and it's just not what I was going for. I would give the point here to Sora 2. However, if we go back to Sora 2, we see that she jumps into the asphalt. And not the pool. So once again, neither gets a point here. In order to test another unrealistic scenario, let's answer the question we've all been asking ourselves, and that is, could a dog ever do a kickflip on a skateboard? Let's find out. I created it twice, once in vertical, once in horizontal.
Balanced over 4 tiny wheels, the young shepherd mix crouches. A single push of its hind legs launches both dog and board into the air. The wood spins once, an agile flip.
And the physics kind of works. The jump looks unrealistic. It's definitely not a kickflip.
4 tiny wheels, the young shepherd mix
But the ollie looks pretty good.
A single push of its hind legs.
I don't know what's up with the voiceover though. So let's see if the vertical one is better.
Watch closely as the dog sets up, crouches low, and sends the board into a perfect cat flip. One full rotation, caught clean, and he rides it out like it's nothing. Balance.
All right, that was actually on me. I said this is a cat flip on a skateboard. So my bad on that. But I think I copied it 1-to-1 exactly into the other prompt. So this has the same misspelled prompt here. Let's see how VO3 holds up. All right, I mean, the trick on the skateboard looks more realistic, but the wheels kind of morph into the skateboard. Once again, I would say neither gets a point here. I think both are still trying to figure out those like tiny little like edge cases where they don't have a lot of training data for. But can it make a video seem real and fool all of us if it has enough training data? And we all know where there's a lot of training data in classrooms because everyone is filming the classes these days. With this next video, I'm trying to blend humor and trying to come up with a viral concept that would go viral on TikTok. So I came up with this particular prompt. Pretty much it's gonna be a teacher saying, if you make this, everyone gets an A, and then a student trying to attempt the toss and making it. I generated this 4 times in order to get it right, and I'll show you all 4 of them.
If you make this, then everyone will get an A on the final exam.
Say less.
All right, that toss did not work out.
All right, listen up. If you make this shot, everyone gets an A on the final exam.
Bet.
Once again, he didn't make it into the trash can. But besides that, the classroom looks way more realistic. So let's check this one out.
If you make this, then everyone will get an A on the final exam.
This person became a new person. I don't know how that happened, but the sound and the premise of it works.
Get an A on the final exam.
And that brings us to the final generation here that I think turned out the best.
Make this, then everyone will get an A on the final exam.
Say less.
All right, that is a pretty good video. And if you were just to show me this particular video, I wouldn't be able to tell that this is AI generated. So kudos to you, Sora. Now it's VO3's turn. I gave it the same prompt and let's see what it comes up with.
then everyone will get an A on the final exam. If you make this, then everyone will get an A on...
Did the teacher just disappear? This is funny. Well, I think overall the setup, it looks more polished, it looks more produced, and the teacher disappears. So this, I only gave VO3 this prompt once, so I'm gonna give Sora the points here. It looks more realistic, but this is definitely funny. VO3 in this case just looks more polished, which makes it somehow seem less real. I guess it has this uncanny valley to it. And of course, the teacher disappeared. And now I want to test two things that are really important for me and my business, as well as probably for your business, or if you're trying to make money with AI video generators, you're probably thinking of generating ads or something that is an asset to you. So for the last two videos, let's test out two things in order to generate ads with our specific content. The first one is going to be a car ad. I'm going to upload a picture of a car and then give it a very simplistic prompt in order to generate an ad out of it. And then I'm going to see if it can create an ad with people in it. So let's check that out. First up, the car commercial. I gave it this exact image and I gave it this very specific scene prompt that describes in extreme detail of what I want to happen in this video. And this is the result.
Power meets purpose. Precision in every turn. Designed for those who go beyond the road.
That car just slid over and then just turned around and went back home. Yeah, I guess AI is not quite there yet. Let's see how our luck is with VO3.
Power meets purpose. Precision in every turn. Designed for those who go beyond.
All right, this is better, but what's up with the wheel spinning backwards in a puddle?
It's purpose. Precision in every turn. Designed for those who go...
Once again, neither gets a point. Like, I get it. I've seen really well-produced car commercials on Twitter from Sora 2 as well as from VO3. However, for someone like you and someone like me, for us, it matters like what happens when I put in a prompt. If I give it a very detailed prompt or a very broad prompt, can it follow my instructions? And in either case, we tested out really long prompts, we tested out very short prompts, we tested out uploading images. In all these three cases, if we give it really complex things to do, both still don't seem to be quite there yet. And don't get me wrong, you're gonna say I'm a hater on AI technology down below, but for me, I'm just trying to be realistic here. I'm trying to showcase that overall, the AI tools are not quite taking over videography quite yet. However, we gotta keep in mind that they're the worst that they will ever be. And if this is already the baseline that we're starting from, then the future looks very beautiful and also very scary. If you're in the content creation game like myself, I can now clone myself. Will I use that to my advantage? Hell yeah. Am I a little bit scared of being replaced by AI and not being able to make authentic videos because AI can do it better and 10 times faster or a million times faster and a million times better than me? Probably. Having said that, let's see how OpenAI is with generating ads with people in it. I want to create an ad of a local gelato shop in Hawaii, and I'm gonna upload this image of the employees of this gelato shop. And by the way, this is my family's gelato shop, and these are employees and friends of mine, and these are public images that I'm using. So if I do that and I click on and I say create an ad for a local gelato shop in Hawaii, I click enter, it gives me the warning, we currently do not support upload of images containing photorealistic people. This is great for privacy, but it's really bad if you want to use this commercially. If you want to use a product, you can start by having a product image and then having an AI generated character come in and hold this piece in hand or do something with it. But you cannot upload an image with a person in it. And this really severely limits you in the things that you can do. Let's see how VO3 handles this use case. I uploaded the same prompt and the same starting image, and this is what we get.
Come on down to Island Gelato. We've got the best flavors on the island. Ah, you're gonna love it.
All right, I think that is a clear winner. I think VO3 totally had that in the bag and did a better job than Sora 2. However, if you want to create a video of yourself, a photorealistic self with different creative cuts, this is where OpenAI takes the lead again with their cameo feature. As you've probably seen, you can create cameos by just selecting a username, for example, Sam Altman or Edmo Luker. And you can create really funny videos like the one I made here.
Did you know if you double tap on the screen, nothing will happen? Nothing! Don't do it!
Which is really cool. Or you can duplicate yourself, like with this AI slop sketch.
Grandma, check this out. It's called AI slop.
AI slop? Sounds messy. Why would I watch
Because
that?
it's hilarious. It's a sketch show where the jokes are dreamed up by AI and acted out by real people. Totally
And this is really clever. All I gave it is this vague prompt and it came up with a really fun 8-second clip of something that might actually happen. And it actually portrays AI slop in the way that I wanted to. Now we're just at the beginning. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see how to use Sora 2 to its fullest potential, how to get hundreds of thousands of views on TikTok, on Instagram by creating these fake AI videos, or how to use Sora 2 to actually create product images in order to increase your sales or awareness of your brand. All of this is coming up, so definitely subscribe. As a final word, I want to say kudos to the engineers who came up with this, either Veo 3 or Sora 2 or any of the other AI video generators, AI image generators. They're all incredible and a major feat of engineering. I'm genuinely scared as a content creator and as a consumer of media. I'm totally annoyed when I know something is AI generated, and I don't know if that's going to change. I'm not sure if Sora 2 will really take off as people predict it to be. Some people say it's the next TikTok, but I'm a bit more skeptical because I think we all crave that little bit of human touch. And today, we're not quite at the point where AI overtakes human creativity. I could see that future coming up soon. If you subscribe, we'll see you in the next one.